Doherty's advice is that if your health system is under enormous strain, you can't go health leather at, say, the 70%.
What about Pat McGorry's advice? What about the eminent psychiatrist Pat McGorry's advice?
No, let's be very clear. Don't cherry pick Pat McGorry. Pat McGorry has gone on your shows on Sky and said the mental health system was in terrible shape long before COVID come along. This has exacerbated it. So don't try and pretend the mental health issues in this country are solely the fault of this pandemic. So each health system in Australia, every state health minister has now signed a letter to the Prime Minister to say, because of what is coming, what is forecast to come when we start opening up, as you've been demanding, Prime Minister, we need more money. Every state, every political party.
But it's just about, it's not so much about, no, but I guess the issue is, Stephen, and I'll get back to Michael in a moment, but to you first of all, it's the view that we've been one-dimensional in our approach to this, that it's COVID, that's it. Everything else gets pushed to one side because, quite frankly, the adolescent mental health strain in Melbourne is appalling. It's absolutely appalling. I haven't just spoken to McGorry, I've spoken to paediatricians, many experts in that field who say it is a tragedy what's unfolding. I'm sorry, but I've seen it. I've spoken to the many experts on that field. We need to be more than one-dimensional, don't we, Stephen?
No, absolutely. But again, what Patrick McGorry has said publicly, repeatedly, is the mental health system across this country has been woefully underfunded long before COVID came along, woefully underfunded. This has put extraordinary strain. It's terrible that it's happening, and look, God forbid we are able to get out of the Melbourne lockdowns in mid-October and then into early November so that we can get every kid back to school. But that won't take away the mental health problems that Patrick McGorry is talking about. So don't pretend in the argument that it's the pandemic that's created the problem. It has made it much worse. But the pandemic is not the sole cause of the mental health issues in this country.